Shiba Inu is in a tough battle, with its price failed to rally today. The atmosphere suddenly shifted. Investors are skeptical. Analysts are dropping their massive signals. However, something even bigger happened today. The supplies are in question. Blackrock got caught in a trap. What is happening? And what on earth am I even talking about? Well, let me explain. Disclaimer. Shiba Inu is still struggling, and the price has taken another hit, dropping in the last day. But here's the thing. After falling even harder earlier, it's trying to claw its way back up. There's a bit of a bounce happening, but that doesn't mean the storm is over. The mood shifted fast. Just a while ago, things were looking hopeful, but now fear has crept in. Investors are on edge, unsure of their next move. Should they sell before things get worse? Or is this a golden opportunity to buy while the price is low? No one wants to make the wrong move, and the uncertainty is making everyone second-guess themselves. It's been a rough stretch, and even looking at the past week, Shiba Inu is still deep in the red. It's been sliding for days, and that's shaking up the community. Holders who were once confident are starting to worry, and even the most dedicated supporters are feeling the pressure. This isn't just about the numbers on a chart. It's about trust, belief, and whether Shiba Inu can turn things around. One analyst broke down exactly what's going on with Shiba Inu's price right now, and it's not looking great. As the overall market keeps dipping, Shiba Inu took another hit, dropping even harder last night. It's been struggling to push past a key resistance level, and because of that, the downward trend is still in play. After another dip during the day, Shiba Inu is now hovering around one of its lowest points in months, something we haven't seen since last September. The pressure from sellers is only getting stronger. Some major moving averages have crossed in a way that signals even more downside ahead. On top of that, momentum indicators are flashing bearish signs, showing that selling pressure is outweighing any attempts to push the price back up. Right now, Shiba Inu is sliding past key support zones, and unless something shifts, it's getting closer to a crucial trend line where it might find some stability. But even then, some projections suggest the price could still drop lower before finding a real foothold. The big question is, will this level hold, or is there more downside ahead? But here's the thing. Why is this happening? What's really causing this price drop? Why is Shiba Inu struggling like this? To get the full picture, we need to take a step back and see what Bitcoin is doing. And well, it's not looking too good there either. Bitcoin has been having a tough time, struggling to push higher and instead taking a hit, dipping further down. It had been hovering around a key resistance level for nearly a week, but today, that changed. The momentum shifted and Bitcoin lost its grip, which sent shockwaves across the entire market. Since Shiba Inu tends to follow Bitcoin's lead, it's no surprise that it's feeling the impact. When Bitcoin moves up, altcoins like Shiba Inu usually get a boost. But when Bitcoin struggles, the pressure spreads, and that's exactly what's happening now. With Bitcoin fighting to hold its ground, confidence in the market is shaky, and meme coins like Shiba Inu are taking the biggest hits. The question now is whether Bitcoin can regain strength, because if it doesn't, Shiba Inu might be in for an even bumpier ride. But wait, something massive just happened today, and you need to know about it. Reports just came in that Blackrock made a big move, and not in a good way. They just offloaded a huge amount of Ethereum, dumping tens of millions of dollars worth onto the market. That's right, one of the biggest asset managers in the world decided to sell off a massive chunk, shaking things up even more. But here's the funny part. It looks like they fell right into a bear trap. Selling at a time like this when the market is already struggling might not have been the smartest move. Big sell-offs like this can trigger even more panic, making things worse in the short term. But in the long run? Well, sometimes moves like this end up backfiring. If Ethereum bounces back, BlackRock might regret letting go of their bag so soon. And here's the crazy part. One analyst just pointed out something huge. Supplies on exchanges are running low, and we might be on the verge of a supply shock. Bitcoin balances on exchanges just hit their lowest point in 7 years. That means fewer people are keeping their Bitcoin on exchanges, which usually signals one thing. They're holding onto it, expecting the price to climb. When supply tightens like this, a big move could be right around the corner. And if Bitcoin is gearing up for a supply shock, that could change everything, including what's happening with Shiba Inu. Here's what's even crazier. One analyst pointed out that something suspicious might be happening right now. He believes the market isn't just reacting naturally. There's manipulation at play. Think about it. Michael Saylor just went all in, grabbing billions worth of Bitcoin. The SEC is backing off, dropping case after case. Wall Street, Asia, and even major banks are piling in, showing massive interest. Everything screams bullish, yet the price keeps falling. That doesn't add up. With so much positive news, you'd expect Bitcoin to skyrocket, but instead, it's slipping. And if Bitcoin is being held down, you can bet it's dragging Shiba Inu with it. Meme coins like Shiba Inu rely on strong market sentiment, and when there's manipulation at the top, they get hit the hardest. Right now, it looks like someone wants these prices low. But the real question is, why? And for how long? And here's the thing. One of Donald Trump's sons just jumped into the conversation, stirring things up even more. He went on Twitter and told everyone to buy the dip, straight up encouraging people to get into crypto right now. But that raises a lot of questions. Is this just a casual post? Or does he actually know something the rest of us don't? Big names, politicians, institutions, they all have access to information before the public does. So, is this a hint at what's coming? Or just another attempt to sway the market? Because let's be real, this wouldn't be the first time powerful people use their influence to manipulate prices. It's a classic strategy. Push prices down, make retail investors panic, get them to sell, and then quietly buy everything back at a discount. It's the same game over and over again. The real question is, are we watching that exact play unfold right now? With everything happening, the sudden drop in Bitcoin, Blackrock dumping Ethereum, analysts calling out possible manipulation, and now even politicians stepping in, it's clear something bigger is at play. And Shiba Inu is feeling the weight of all of it. Right now, prices are down, fear is high, and confidence is shaky. But what if this is all just one big setup? What if this is the final shakeout before a massive turnaround? At the end of the day, nobody knows for sure. Maybe this is just speculation. Maybe nothing will happen. Or maybe, just maybe, we're witnessing something brewing beneath the surface, something that could change the entire game. Whatever the case, only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, Shiba Inu's story is far from over. But wait, CZ, one of the most influential voices in crypto, and the former CEO of one of the biggest exchanges, just chimed in with something important. And if there's anyone who understands the ups and downs of this market, it's him. CZ recently responded to a post from a crypto enthusiast who was reminding everyone not to panic, even though the market is bleeding hard right now. According to him, what we're seeing is just another phase in the natural cycle of crypto. This kind of price action isn't new. It's happened before, and it will happen again. The post he responded to pointed out how, just a year ago, Bitcoin and other major cryptocurrencies were trading at much lower levels. Even with the current drop, prices are still way higher than they were back then. But Ethereum? That's the one exception. Unlike the others, its price hasn't kept up, which raises some big questions about what's going on with Ethereum compared to the rest of the market. And what did CZ say in response? He kept it simple, just two emojis, a microscope and a telescope. But those two symbols say a lot. He's basically telling the crypto community to zoom in and examine what's happening right now, but also to step back and see the bigger picture. Because when you look at things with the right perspective, these kinds of dips are just part of the game. So, what does this mean for Shiba Inu? Well, it's caught up in the same market cycle. Right now, prices are struggling, and fear is spreading. But if history tells us anything, it's that crypto moves in waves. If this really is just another phase in the cycle, then Shiba Inu's story isn't ending. It's just setting up for the next big move. And at the end of the day, with how strong Shiba Inu is as a token and with its unstoppable community, there's really no need to stress too much. Even Lucy, one of the most well-known voices in the Shiba Inu space, reminded everyone of that in a recent tweet. She put it simply, "No one can predict the future, but what truly matters is how you handle the present. Keep putting in the effort, stay true to your beliefs, and move with good intentions. Everything else? It'll fall into place over time." Shiba Inu has been through ups and downs before, and guess what? It's still here. The community is still here. And no matter what happens next, that strength isn't going anywhere. But what is your opinion on this? Comment down below. If you are curious to find more, then make sure to click on one of the videos you see on the screen. And with that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then turn on the notifications bell on this channel. Missing an important Shiba Inu update might make you lose money. So, don't risk it. Also, please share this video with as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there.